Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Revenue Tax Oversight Senator Sabina Perez continuing to call out the political privatization of tax collection law. Senator Perez citing the price of privatization and comparing it to what it would have cost for Revenue Tax to do the collecting of cigarette taxes in-house.
They're going to proceed with the RFP at a cost of $17 million, which, DRT can do it for a fraction of that cost, about $400,000 to do. And the rest of that money can go towards the health of our people. So, DRT still has that option.
Wesco, a cigarette distributor affiliated with Senator Mary Torres' family, sued DRT over the implementation of this tax collection law, but the AG's office argued that Wesco didn't even have standing to file the lawsuit. The AG's office also arguing the procurement has already started, and the AG further arguing that Wesco's writ lacked factual statements and was full of, quote, speculative statements. Senator Tello Taitagui tells The Link Wesco had too much leeway and too much involvement in the legislative process for this law, and it looks like they had a little help from the inside.
Certain individuals who have interest, special interest in this legislation, who should have basically exempted herself from any kind of voting or put her name on any kind of part of this legislation. There's a conflict of interest. So you could see politics at its worst here.
Both senators calling out the enormous $17 million price tag that will come with privatizing tax collection. The company that wins the bid will essentially be paid $17 million over the course of the contract. That $17 million would have normally gone to the Healthy Futures Fund to help cancer studies and, more importantly, cancer patients.
I can imagine that would help a lot of people with cancer. The detriment of our own people, and especially those who are most vulnerable, those who are dealing with cancer.
Former DRT Deputy Director Michelle Santos opposed the law in testimony to legislatures, but she was replaced by political hire Frank Leon Guerrero. The privatization and tax collection was introduced by Vice Speaker Tina Muñoz Barnes and co-sponsored by Public Safety Chair Senator Pito Terlahi. It was passed in the waning days of the 35th Guam legislature in December of 2020. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.